YT, what's happening with you, baby? It's your boy, the LS Swap Guru. Today, we're working on this 1970 LS1 Swap Nova. We're gonna get into it right after the intro. If this is your first time here, I want to say welcome. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and show love. Hit the thumbs down on if your ugly ass is a bum. You are watching another episode of LSG TV. You know what I'm saying? So today, basically, what we're going to be doing is, I threw the video kind of together. It's about 18 minutes or so, probably with the intro, the outro, and all that. A couple little segments of me interrupting the video. Probably going to be about a good 22, 23-minute video. So basically, this car has probably been done for like 3 months. I'm actually finally trying to get caught up on all my content that I have stored. I got plenty footage of different cars that I have built that you guys have not seen. You probably seen sneak peeks in the background or whatnot. But anywho's, this is a 1970 LS1 Swap Nova. The engine came from, I believe, a 98 Corvette, true aluminum block LS1. Originally, he wanted to go with a 350 transmission, upgrade him to a 4L60E. The thing is running and driving. Car ran great. Car runs good. It was nice and strong. Actually, it was a good build, man. For it to be a budget swap, I haven't done one of these budget swaps in a long time, man. But overall, this thing came out great. So you guys are going to see segments of it's like kind of the video kind of like all over the place, but it is what it is. Rock with me, work with me. Like I said, I probably should have recorded more, but I was just, at this point right here, I was just trying to hurry up and just push cars out the shop. So let's get into the video. Keep in mind, a lot of stuff is going to be out of sequence, so you had some first. I don't think I got the first startup and a lot of other stuff, but like I said, it's going to be out of sequence, but just roll with it. Just roll with it. Now we're at the exhaust shop. This is the first startup. I actually sent this to Belvin, let them know like kind of like the process where we was at on the car, and pretty much I had Ray bring it back to the shop for me, get it back then, and now we're basically going to get all the bugs, get all the tweaks out, install the hood, and get this thing ready to be sent to San Diego. So there you go, brother love. Your lights and all that stuff working too, so yeah. Headlights and stuff, everything working, man. So, oh, you gotta hit the brakes for the brake lights to come on, but yeah, everything working. You get it back to the shop, do the power steering, air filter, mass airflow. You just need a couple odds and ends, and I throw a catch can on there for you. And yeah, man. I know you want it to look how, any kind of way you want it to look, like whatever, but I didn't want to send it out looking all crazy and stuff, man. So, yeah, man. There you go. Fans is right here. Just need to put that to a ground. Loom finish, zooming that up, taping that up, man. There you go, buddy. Hey, Ray, just go to the left side. Go to the left side.
what this thing does.
So this is basically to the point right here where we did the first startup. The car seemed like it was running fine. I installed, for everybody that wants to know, I installed a Warbro 255 fuel pump, brand new fuel pump with the Wix LS swap. I'll leave the video right here how to do an LS swap fuel system. I installed a Wix Corvette fuel pump, and he's running the Tanks Inc. Basically a aftermarket tank. So it's not gonna be a how-to video, but I'm just explaining what I had going on with the car. But we had a brand new fuel pump. First couple of startups, it worked fine, and then the car started failing. I put a fuel pressure gauge on there. Comes to find out, it was getting little to no fuel. So this is basically the video. Notice in the background on the firewall, there's no regulator. Later on in the video, you're going to notice that there's going to be air motor fuel pressure regulator, adjustable regulator. We installed and upgraded him to a Aeromotive 340 pump with air motor fuel pressure regulator. So if you guys want to do a swap, just from the rip, like I said, this was a budget build, but he did upgrade from the rip. Aeromotive fuel pressure gauge, Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, and Aeromotive 340 pump. Funny thing is, that pump actually failed on the first startup, and I was like, man, I know I can't be tripping. I bought a brand new one, maybe 3 days later, started back up, dropped the tank, redid it, everything worked out great. So back to the video. YT, what's happening, baby? What it do? What the business is? We got this 1970 Nova. I wasn't even gonna post this car. Why? Because it is a budget swap. Y'all probably seen it in some of my videos. It was sitting in the back, sitting in the cut. My boy Bellman dropped it off, and I gotta say, my boy Bellman, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That boy Bellman, man. Now Bellman was just like, man, dude, cheap as possible, just get it running and driving. Originally we had this is an actual 5.7 LS1 aluminum block from like the 98 Corvette or whatnot. He wanted to use the 350 transmission. I said, bro, please upgrade this thing. At least do that, man. At least do that for me. So he ended up taking that off. And honestly, I didn't even think it was going to come out looking this good or whatever. I did paint a few things for him just to kind of clean it up, make it look to my liking. He had an LS1 intake on there, but the front portion of the throttle body piece broke off, and there wasn't no way to fix it, so we had to toss that. Unfortunately, those things are extremely rare to get now. And pretty much, I'll make it quick as possible. There's nothing special about it. It has the LSG wiring harness on there. Like I said, I was not going to make a video on it, but the car actually did turn out a lot better than I liked. It basically has the generic sheet metal intake on there, 92 millimeter throttle body. It has the LSG wiring harness on there, Motec injectors, LS1 coil packs. It does have long tube, not long tube, it has mid tube headers with power steering. As you can see, this is the power steering, hydraulic hose, the pressure side. This is the return side. And I couldn't get his pulley off, so basically what I did was, on some budget stuff, which actually worked great, I used original power steering hose, and then I used the original power steering hose, and then I used a compression fitting on here, and I basically did the same thing back there. The original hose also ran it off of compression, and that thing works great. This thing does starts. It does sound pretty damn good. I just tuned it. I was actually running through having a fuel issue, whatever. So I was running a Corvette. The Corvette regulator with an Aeromotive pump, and long story short, it was a brand new damn pump. The pump was not working or whatever, had 0 miles on it. I waited too long, warranty was gone obviously, so it was what it was. So basically what I did was I bought another Aeromotive pump, installed the adjustable fuel pressure regulator on here, and what else? Oh, I just put some transmission fluid in there because I just did a test drive and all that stuff, whatever. So now it's shifting how it's supposed to. It's running how it's supposed to. Starts up and everything. So now, last Thing I really have to do is basically clean everything up, make it look good. Like I said, this is a budget build, but hey, the shit works. Check out my boy Bellman battery tray, you know what I'm saying? Check out the battery tray. The battery tray is on deck, you know what I mean? I told him upgrade it. He said, hey, man, if it's work, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, only thing I have to do is clean up some wires. And y'all see, got the power wires and stuff like that. I want to loom those. I got to find a little piece to just make this stay like so. Other than that, it is on speed density. It is on speed density, but give me a few moments. I'll get this thing fired up, driving inside the shop. I'm going to have to do a burnout on it one time for the one time because it is peg leg, but trust me, the bitch get cracking. It is on one fan, so I have the single fan actually installed right there. Can y'all see that? I got a single fan installed right there, one relay, one single fan, and this damn thing actually came out a lot cleaner than I expected it to. Came out a lot cleaner than what I thought it is. What's up, twin?
Can you send me $5 because it's still asking for that stuff?
Y'all see what I be talking about? I'm building her a car, but now she already asking me for $5. Ain't that something crazy?
Because you asked me to buy Declan's Robux and then it charged my account, so therefore.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I got you. I'll send it to you. All right, love you, bye. Twin always asking for some money, some $5 here and there, but it's all to the good, man. We gonna get it cracking. Let me get this thing. I gotta put the battery terminal in there. I gotta make sure it's parked outside, make sure nobody can walk off with it. But I get this thing fired up and pull it inside of the shop and do a burnout. Peg leg, but hey, we gonna do a burnout. Leave it in the comments, y'all. Should I bring the budget swaps back? This is actually a nice, clean budget swap, though. I ain't bringing them back, but you know. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That was just me stepping on it a little bit. Bitch about to get cracked. Put it in the shop one time and lay some smoke, you know what I'm saying? Get some A-body content. We don't never have no A-body content. One time for the one time. YT was happening. That's gonna pretty much sum this thing up for the the LS Swap Nova. The air filter and the cold air intake, that's basically, I had that stuff just sitting around, so I just threw it on there for him. Just for him being patient, and I mean, hell, put an adjustable regulator on there. What else? I basically had to low-key modify the fuel system, brand new down fuel pump went out, and this is gonna be funny because this is actually the first time I have seen the hood on the car since it's been here. This is my first time seeing a damn hood on the car, and I actually had this car for a long ass time. Not a long ass time, probably like, shit, I don't even remember, probably like a year maybe, or coming up on a year, I don't know. It was one of them cars that kind of just came in, was supposed to be quick and easy. And between moving shops and not having all the parts or whatever, yeah, it kind of just went to the back. But I put new bolts in it. And then it was actually, fairly easy to get knocked out. But I would not think this car had LS, and this is the true definition of a sleeper. Start this thing up for y'all one more time, for the one time. And there you guys have it. 1970 Nova, super budget, 5.7 LS1 swap. That fan kicking on, single fan on there kicking on nicely. Like I said, budget LS1 swap, 5.7 LS1 from a 98 Corvette, 4L60E transmission, and no, you can go ahead. 4L60E transmission, and I actually connected the long tube headers to his existing exhaust. Like I said, it was a super budget build, but it was done pretty nice. Big bro said do not do a burnout, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to him because yeah, this thing actually got a braking issue. So this thing actually has a problem with the brakes. So and Belman already knows. Basically, I was backing out when I was about to go do a burnout. I was backing out and I hit the brakes going to maybe like going maybe about 5 miles, and the damn brakes locked up on me. So the car was sliding backwards, and I went to the bottom of the driveway or the bottom of the alley, and that's actually was stopped the car from going. So I was about to throw that bitch in park, but luckily she stopped on herself. But like, subscribe, show love, hit the thumbs up. Only if you're ugly ass is a bum. Haters only love and jealousy at the same time, and get your paper, because you know I'm trying to get mine. And I don't know, man, let me know. Should I start doing budget swaps again, man, or y'all want to see some more budget swaps? But yeah, I'm holla at y'all. I hope the video wasn't as bad as it looked or whatnot. I'm about to edit it right now and trying to get a couple little odds and ends. Basically try to get the video as nice as I possibly can or whatever. I missed a whole lot of footage on this thing, and you might see this car somewhere in San Diego. If y'all do, tell Belman what up. And maybe I'm asking y'all what y'all think, man. Should I start doing budget builds again? It's super hard to do them, man. But Belman did bring his own engine, so that kind of helped out a lot. Shout out to my giveaway winners, Jerry Lee and Rondo, numbers 33 and 86 ones. So shout out to you guys. And the engine is going to Texas. Rondo came in second place. He got his money, so he actually wanted the cash. He didn't want to harness, so I sent, cashed out to him his bread. And I appreciate all the love and support. When's the next giveaway? I don't even know if there will be one. You got to just stay tuned and see what happens here. Somebody parked in front of the shop. I got to see who the heck this is, but blocking the driveway. Anywho, like, subscribe, show love, hit the thumbs down. Only if your ugly ass is bum. Haters on your love and jealousy at the same time. Get your paper, man, or come get your LS swap. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate the love and support. Follow me on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, LS Swap Guru, baby.